Now, I already covered the NPC meme. And by the way, if you're not an NPC and you're hearing this, I'm going to release 3, maybe 4 videos today. So if you happen to miss any, make sure you just check the main channel. And also, it is really helping that people are aggressively crushing the thumbs up button on the videos and leaving their comments. I can see in the comment section of the first video I released today, people are saying that they're getting their notifications now. So maybe we had something to do with that. So I'm very thankful to you for that. Now, the NPC meme was one that started a while ago, but has reached now a fever pitch as lamestream media is picking up on it and writing articles. I talked about it in a video last week about how NPCs were saying the NPC meme was dehumanizing. They miss the title of SJW, apparently. And it's kind of unexpected. After all these years, okay, I don't care if you're left or right, center, wherever, you would think that the left would have, one, gotten better at memeing by now, but they haven't. They're just as bad as they've always been. Or at least 2, understood their weakness and understood that these memes only grow. Their memology lore grows when people are outraged by them, when these people get butthurt. And we have one of the biggest butts in the gaming industry, Jim Sterling, both sharing an article and appearing to be a little butthurt about the NPC meme, as well as a gigantic Twitter purge of thousands of fallen NPC soldiers. So let's get right into it. So yesterday I noticed that, well, your boy Rags told me, shared a tweet with me, projection at its finest as the kings of repetition accuse others of repeating themselves. And then you see AAA Games, Jim Sterling, saying, amazing how Nazi parrots that mindlessly repeat soy boy and cuck in response to anything they dislike could accuse anyone else of repeating phrases. Now, there's actually a lot to unpack in this one horribly informed tweet. One, most people don't really use those 2 words anymore. It's only the left, far left, far left that are still stuck on them. I find myself almost never using it unless in the hilarious case of Cuck Norris. It just worked too well. The soy meme is dead. Paul Joseph Watson, the meme killer, is going to have an NPC meme out today, and that will probably kill the NPC meme. It's just not really done. And 2, you have Jim Sterling literally parroting NPC talking points by calling people Nazis, right? That's Jim Sterling being a complete hypocrite. Jim, the trading card games are teaching our kids to gamble. Sterling, sharing an article. So I'm like, okay, well, let's take a look at this article. Trolls launch campaign to prove that SJWs are a bunch of fake non-player characters by creating fake NPC accounts. By the way, I appreciate it. So we have surviving the Trump apocalypse. We hunted the mammoth.com reports. As I noted the other day, the big thing among right-wing shitposters at the moment is the NPC meme, an attempt to insult and dehumanize so-called social justice warriors by declaring them to be, in effect, a bunch of non-player characters who respond to everything right-wingers say with a few meaningless catchphrases, much like NPCs in video games. Well, if this weren't true, okay, the reason they are so butthurt about this is because it's true. Because they know it's true. Hashtag resist, hashtag believe women, hashtag, hashtag pound me too. It doesn't matter in the way that they literally are acting as NPCs. And now they're butthurt about it. right? And by the way, it's not just right-wingers. I'm not right-wing, and I've definitely embraced the NPC meme. I think it's hilarious. And as if they'll never learn, the reason it's so hilarious is because of the reaction it gets. Yes, the trolls are trying to convince the world, and I suppose themselves, that their opponents are basically repetitive robots. No, nobody needs convincing of that. That's the hilarious part. The fact that it works so well, that it fits so well, is the reason it's spreading. Now they've upped their game, I guess you would call it that, by creating dozens, if not hundreds, of obviously fake NPC Twitter accounts to prove that, well, I don't know what they're trying to prove, honestly. While you're writing this article about it, I discovered this phenomenon earlier today when a couple of these fake NPC accounts, complete with gray-faced NPC avatars, responded to my original article on the NPC nonsense. Here are their Twitter profiles. Orange Man Bad, that's classic, right? I fully embraced the NPC meme by changing my Twitter profile to one of the most famous NPCs in history, I Am Error. And I'm not going to tell other people to take part in this, but it is certainly funny to watch people lose their mind. Most of the accounts you see start with NPC and then some RNG number after that. As you can see, they're not exactly trying to hide the fact they're trolls. I don't even think these idiots are idiotic enough to think this half-assed trollery is convincing. Wow, those are some harsh words, We Hunted Mammoth. I wonder if you're mad. Could you be mad? Are you a little mad? Are you mad that they're making fun of you? Resist. Orange Man's still bad. TV says so. TV wouldn't lie. This is totally hilarious, okay? And it's true, which is why they're reacting the way they are. I took a quick look at Mr. Orange Man Bad's profile, and I saw that he had 70 followers, which is more than one might expect from a throwaway troll account. Maybe it's not a troll account, by the way. And also, maybe you're a little jealous. Maybe your Twitter following isn't as strong as you'd hoped. Other completely worthless troll sock puppet accounts, page after page of them. Well, you took all this time to gather all these NPC accounts, and I mean, it's working, right? Is it really worthless if you took the time to compile all these images? What are you guys even doing? Why go all this trouble to push a meme that outside of shitposter land sees at best as a massive self-own, or at worst a creepy way to dehumanize your enemies that makes you look a bit less fully human yourselves? What on earth is the point? Here you prove, okay, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Either you don't get it, or you are purposely misrepresenting the point. There isn't anybody who reads this article as anything but Ray. I try to be like Big Man Tyrone. Nobody can really be like Big Man Tyrone. I'll go Ree. Oh, I woke up Colt. That's what this article is. And all this is going to do is generate more NPC warriors to fill your timeline and cause you to do what memes generally do and cause a reaction. Unfortunately, we saw Twitter rest in pepperonis. I want to take a minute here let's just take a moment of silence. Twitter just deleted thousands of NPC warriors. Twitter ignores actual bots tweeting, bans humans parroting bots. I followed most of the accounts on my real account. I'm not following a single one. I'm no longer following a single one. They literally got them all. How ridiculous. Now, can confirm at NPC Mail here. Gone like the wind. I mean, what does Twitter literally reacting to this and these accounts getting reported and deleted? You're proving the meme. Don't you get it? Like when Hillary Clinton was talking about your basket of deplorables and how, and she tried to explain Pepe, right? You only give it more power. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind that the NPC meme, we thought it has reached a new high. It's going to continue to grow. Perhaps it may even make it to the next election cycle. It's hard to say. The NPC meme is just so good and so versatile. It's probably the next closest thing that we're going to have to the next Pepe. What do you think of the NPC meme? Do you think it's hilarious? Do you think it's a self-own? Or do you think it's just working because it's so true? Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, I'm going to have multiple videos up today, so please make sure you have your notifications turned on. And if you did enjoy it, please remember to like the video, leave a comment. I would really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it anyway. We'll talk to you again real soon.